Oh dear. Hello, Steve RC9. Well, Doctor Who. Lots of drama. I saw some hashtags and some comments. Oh, Doctor Who's dead. R.I.P. Doctor Who. And I'm like, oh god, what's happening? I know that they're doing 60th anniversary specials because the 60th anniversary was a couple of days ago, I believe. And everyone's freaking out about stuff, and I'm like, oh god. But I didn't pay any attention to it. Like, I didn't want to get involved because, like, it's hard enough dealing with Star Trek. And then I happened to see Jessie Gender's review, and she starts off with the whole, trans people are destroying Doctor Who. And I'm like, oh no, what's happened? They made the Doctor non-binary, retroactively changing one of the Doctors to be non-binary, and then they made one of his companions trans, and it just happens to be their transness that saves the day and the story. So I'm like, oh wow, they're just going full on. He's like, he's thrown it down and said, yep, we're woke, bitches. Suck that, chuds. Yeah, he's like, yep, that's where we're going. I'm like, really, Russell? I mean, part of me is like, yay, because I'm a gay and I want, representation and I want, progress. Another part of me is like, really, Russell? Did you have to go that hard? Couldn't you found a nice neutral middle ground where, you had one of the characters being, obviously trans for obvious representation, but not, obviously wanting attention sort of thing? Just couldn't you have just made us part of it without actually making us the point of it? Because you're not really winning. I mean, yes, the trans people, the progressive people, the woke people, all those people, good or bad, are going to be celebrating for this. But the chuds, the haters, the conservatives, those people, the bigots, they are going to be coming for you. This show is going to get hate. It's going to get weekly attacks. And, it's like, why? You could have just done something neutral. And I know that sounds bad, but the reality is, as much as we need representation, we're not the majority in any situation. Unless you're doing a gay show about a gay community, we shouldn't be the leaders. We shouldn't be the main character. We shouldn't be winning and saving the day every episode, because we're just not that important. We're not that big. There's only like 5 to 10% of us in the population. So if you're going to do it for a general show that's going to appeal to a general audience, we can't be the focus in the centre. It's just stupid. And I know, my God, gay person says that, but it's true. I like some representation. It means a lot to me. I didn't have any when I was growing up. It was amazing to see shows like Will and Grace and God, what were the other ones where we actually got gays? Ellen, stuff like that. It did make a difference. But and we should be in every episode that has a cast of 5 or 10 people, there should be at least one gay person or trans person in there, because that's just statistically where we sit. And that's fine as long as they get represented properly and aren't tokenized. It's great, but he's just going so hard on this, and it's just like you're automatically losing half your audience, and you are going to be plagued and beleaguered by the chuds attacking every episode and you're giving them another Ghostbusters 2016. You're giving them another Gina Carano. You're giving them another thing to feed off for like at least another year. And you know what you're doing, because, I don't really think they're achieving anything for us. I don't think it's even about us anymore. It's just about winning. Because when all you're doing is throwing us in people's face, like, yeah, we're doing gay representation, trans representation, suck that bitch, you're not turning those people. You're not convincing them that there's value to that. You're not bringing them to our side. You're just alienating them and showing them, that we're exactly what they say we are. And one of the great things about the original Star Trek was they're a humanist show that didn't take a side, and they could tell a trans story through an alien allegory and have a bigoted person actually see a trans person's life and understand them without even realizing they were being, educated on the situation. That was brilliance. This is just, take that, It doesn't help. Because those people just switch off and they say, parents will go, this is not a family show anymore, sorry. And they tune out. You achieve nothing. Yes, we need representation, but it has to be done in moderation. You can't throw it in people's faces, because some people will come to our side, but a lot of people are just going to be like, oh, whoa, yeah, no, and then they're off there somewhere just scared because what the hell was that coming at me? Or if they're real haters, they're just going to be like, yes, here goes, 10 weekly shows of, Doctor Who's being destroyed by bigots, and they're just going to monetize it and make a fortune. It's just really, Russell. So part of me wants the representation there, but part of me is like, oh Jesus, this I don't want to. Every week's going to be another shit show of hate bombing and reviewing. Oh my God! Like, I know this is just a couple of specials, but when they get to the series with gay black doctor, there's going to be Doctor Boohoo every week. It's like, oh my God, there's going to be crying. Doctor Who's destroyed. Wah. Oh God. Why, Russell? Why couldn't you have given us a nice, happy, neutral show with, restrained representation, well done, and general appeal? Why couldn't we have had that? Why can't we have nice things? That's a nice thing. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Oy vey. Oy.